Howdy y'all, welcome to Travel the Board. I'm Corey.
I'm Scott.
We've been doing our top 100 games of all time. Scott's been doing his top 50. I started all the way to 100. This might be my favorite list of the 100. It really might be because, everybody cares about the top 10. It's what's the, it's what everybody comes for, right?
Yep.
These are the ones that just missed it.
For sure.
So, these are the ones that's like, oh my goodness, I love these games, but they're just not in the top 10. So, this might be my favorite list of the top 100 that we do.
Yeah, there's probably been the most movement in this section for me.
Mm-hmm. So same, because this is the list that's like, you really love a game, but you argue if you want to shake up your top 10. It's like, it has to be incredible to crack it, so you're a little more loosey-goosey with your 11 through 20. So that's how I felt. When I looked at my 11 through 20, I was like, there's a lot of movement going on here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. And also, these are the games that your top 10 have that specialness of you kind of want to play them all the time, but they also rarely hit the table because you played them so much sometimes. Your 11 through 20 tend to be the ones that do hit the table all the time. Do you know what I mean? At least for me, when I looked at my 11 through 20, I'm like, we played these a lot. Yeah, so I'm excited for this one. I hope you guys are too. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. All right, so we're going to start number 20, but because you know me, I'm an extra credit person. It's just who I am because I went all the way to 250 on my list. We have been recording these back to back together, and then we took a break and came back another day because it's a lot of videos to record right in a row. So we're doing our top 20 all recorded today. So last night before you came today, I guessed what your top 20 are going to be. So I did a little mini friendship test of my own to see just how well I know you, and I will update you at the end of the list how I did. So
I didn't do a mini friendship test.
I did. I do the extra credit right here. I'm the nerd that's like, there's no extra credit question at the bottom of the test, so I wrote my own. The funniest part is that was the absolute opposite of me in school. The absolute opposite.
For sure.
All right, let's get to it. Number 20.
All right. My number 20 is one of the best duo games to come out recently, in my opinion, and that's Everdell Duo. It does just about everything the bigger box does in a much more compact package and with a cool mechanic of the sun and moon kind of dictating your actions in a novel way for a worker placement game, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love this one. Let's just say it, because people have already seen it on my list. Everdell Duo was 79 for me. The big Everdell was 94. So, in the grand scheme, it wasn't a giant gap between them, but Everdell Duo is just better.
Yeah,
default
better.
It's faster. It gives you the exact same feeling. Obviously, it's different because with Everdell, you've got more worker placement kind of spots. You can play with more people. There's all the expansions. And obviously, once you start adding in all the expansions, it's almost an entirely different game in a way.
But adding all the expansion, it costs 10 times as much as this.
It does. Well, if I remember correctly, when this Kickstarter came out, me and you text each other that day, did you see this was $20?
Yeah.
It's so cheap, whereas I've obviously got the unnecessary complete collection giant Everdell box, but that was $300 and this was $20.
That's Kickstarter price though. I think retail is $35, $30 depending where you get it. But still, it's a good game. It's worth it. Oh,
absolutely worth it. And the components are nice quality, as you know. Tabletop Tycoon always does. It's just it's how they are. Which, granted, I'm also really happy that Tabletop Tycoon has kind of saving a lot of these franchises here lately, and picking them up from the companies that unfortunately had to let them go. But at the same time, I'm excited to see Tabletop Tycoon's versions when they come out because they do real good with their quality.
See, you say saving. Other people might say scooping up.
Scooping up and just this is mine now. Yeah.
I don't blame them though. I'm here for it.
I still haven't. This is a random side note. I still haven't heard of anybody saving Spirit Island yet.
Someone's going to.
Somebody's going to. I was just thinking about that. I was like, I haven't heard of anybody doing it yet.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen eventually. But yeah, Everdell Duo is a fantastic pick. It's 74 for me, so obviously it made top 100. I love it. So my number 20 is. This is so funny to me. I've brought this up in other videos and stuff like that. The biggest designer in all of board gamedom as far as quantity goes. It may not be everybody's favorite, but quantity, Reiner Knizia, he's got over 1,000 games. This is a crazy story. I've been into board games for 8 or 9 years now, something like that. Up until this year, I don't think I'd ever played a Reiner Knizia game somehow. And all of a sudden, this year in my top 100, I think I've got 4 of his games in here because I played a bunch of them this year. This is my highest rated Knizia game. I love Rebirth. Rebirth is fantastic. It is a medium-sized box, ticket-to-ride box game that takes like an hour to play, and it's got enough crunch to it that you get really thinky about it, but it's got quick, snappy turns because you do one thing. You pick a token, you play the token. You pick a token, you play the token. That is your entire turn. It's quick, snappy turns. You don't really have to go super hard in the paint on your thinking either. It's crunchy in the sense of like you want to try and plan ahead, but each turn you're not sitting there staring at the board for 10 minutes trying to find that perfect spot because you've kind of already gone, if I get this token, I want to lay it there. If I get this token, I want to lay it there. And like your strategy adjusts on the spot.
I agree. I think this one's one of my top honorable mentions. Didn't make my top 50, but the theme's really stapled on.
It is.
But
I mean, that's also a Knizia thing.
For sure. But there's one side of the board that's for Scotland, so I have a soft spot in my heart for this game. So that's probably the only reason it's an honorable mention is because it has Scotland on the board, and I'm one of those.
I do like that the two sides of the board play very differently. Like, they have entirely different goals. Like, you keep the core mechanics, but then you have entirely different goals. I can't remember what the like which side is which. I think off the top of my head, Scotland's the one that has all the gold cards at the top. That's my favorite side. The other side that has like the temples, it's fun. Really enjoy it. I'll play it. But I think given the option, I would play the Scotland side like 3 out of 4 times, and the other one like 1.
I think they're about equivalent in my opinion, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I enjoy the stacking and the collecting of the like temples and stuff, but the fact that one is less competitive and more just did you do it, whereas the gold card side you actually beat the other person to it. Yeah, so I prefer the competitiveness of it. But yeah, Rebirth is fantastic. It's my favorite Knizia. Now granted, there's obviously 900 plus I've never played, so we'll get to some of those, but as of now it's my favorite Knizia, and I really love Rebirth.
There's 600 you haven't played and 300 that have been reskinned from the ones you have played.
Yeah, I mean, he changed one rule.
Dusted it off, added a sentence, called it good. All right. My number 19 is a game that I have developed a really soft spot for, and I know they're coming out with new editions that I don't think will even come close just because of the setting. And that is Let's Go to Japan.
Oh, so good.
It's a really fun game, and the theme of planning a trip and then executing that trip on the final turn, it's fun every time.
Oh, it does the theme well too. It's not just there. It does the theme.
Yeah, you feel like I am planning a very hectic trip to see 1,000 different things, and well, I don't have anything to do this day. I guess I'll just go for a walk.
Yeah.
Like every part of it fits every bit of the theme. It's real good.
Well, and like the bouncing up and down, so like there's multiple things that fit the theme but are also mechanically fun in the sense of like you've got the your happiness going up and down because you're doing something that either is relaxing or stressful during your day. And then you've got the relaxing and stressful, I think one is due to like finances and the other one is due to like the actual activity. So like you're going up and down on a track due to 2 different things. And then my favorite mechanic in the game, while also being extremely thematic, is the traveling between the 2 cities.
Yes.
Having to have the bus tickets to bounce back and forth, and the fact that if you don't have the bus tickets, it's negative. Like, I think that works perfectly.
And I really like the theming of like not all, but the majority of the cards are linked to actual real world locations within Japan. Some of them just like go to a market, like a generic market, so you can do it kind of anywhere. But then there's like spend a day in Akihabara, which is like, that's a very Japanese thing to do. If you're in Tokyo, that's a thing you probably are going to do.
Yeah. Well, and then the 2 mini expansions you can buy. So, you know, I bought my copy that came with them, but you can buy them separately. The 2 mini expansions really do improve the game because one of them adds your so you do Monday through Saturday in your week. You only do 6 days, but then one of the mini expansions adds Sunday, which gives you basically extra scoring opportunities, and then the other expansion gives you like a passport and gives you a person who you are taking on this trip who also give you like, you know, powers, abilities, all this stuff. So like the 2 mini expansions also kind of improve the game as well.
Yeah, and having the Sunday extra bonus power, like you get to choose putting the Sunday at the beginning of your week or the end of your week. Like, it makes total sense when the first time you're like, oh yeah, that's how that works.
And you also have to decide at a certain point. Like there is a moment in the game where you must decide which side does it go on based on how the rest of your game goes. You don't just get to wait till the end and pick the better side. You have to make a decision.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and I'm droning on about this one because this is also my number 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we've got a perfectly shared number here. So this is also my 19. So I love this game. Josh Wood is awesome. I got to meet him at Gen Con this year, which was super cool. And Scott referenced this when he first brought it out, but Let's Go to France is supposed to be coming out hopefully in 2026. I got to not demo it at Gen Con, but I got to get a sneak peek of it. And you were saying that you don't know if the future iterations will like be better than this one for you. I don't want to say anything because I don't know how much is like allowed to be said yet, but from what I saw for Let's Go to France, I'm very excited.
Oh, it could be mechanically better and more fun to play, but it's Japan,
the
though.
location.
Planning a trip to Japan, because that's the thing I'm probably going to do in my lifetime.
Same.
So it's like, this is cool and fun. Like, planning a trip to France, maybe.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I get that. It's 'cause I agree with the location. I would prefer Japan over France, but just from what I saw of the France one, mechanically, I'm excited. I'm like, I will buy it the day it comes out. If it goes Kickstarter, I'll back it day one, whatever. If I buy it at a convention, I will buy it the moment I have the opportunity.
But yeah, I mean, I'll play it for sure. No questions.
And Josh Wood's a really cool dude. Like I said, I got to meet him. He's a really cool dude. So, Let's Go Japan. Both of our number 19. Number 18.
All right, my number 18 was surprisingly not higher on your list. I thought you liked this a lot more than you did, but that is Wingspan. It does a lot of the same things Wingspan does, but in a tighter form factor that fits the theme a little better because you're actually diving down to see the fishies instead of just having a field with some birds in it. Not to say I don't like Wingspan, you're going to see it again, hint, hint, but Finspan is surprisingly good.
It is very good. When it first came out, I was genuinely shocked by the polarizing, feelings about it. Like, there were people that were coming out who didn't like it because they felt like it was too light, and I'm like, that's the point. And these are the same people who are like, Wingspan's already a light game. And I'm like, it's a light-ish game. I wouldn't call it a light game. This is a light game. Yeah. But Wingspan I would call low-mid.
Yeah, right after you got this game, for like a week after, we would play a new board game, and then go, you want to bust out Wingspan real quick? Every time.
So I track our plays throughout the year. This is my most played game of the year.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I've played it, I think, 6 or 7 times. Because we play so many new games, we tend to play something twice, and that tends to be for the year the most we play something. I think I played this 6 or 7 times. Yeah, it's my most played game of the year. I love it, and you were talking about how you were surprised it wasn't higher for me. I've been talking throughout the list this year about how many new games have come onto the list for me and how that's just kind of pushing stuff down. And presumably that will be a year-over-year thing. New things will come out, things will have to go down because I just find new games I love, right? When the expansion comes out for this, which is supposed to be announced in like February-ish range, according to Jamie Stegmeier's newsletter, I am strongly expecting me to love the expansion, and depending on how many expansions they make for this, I could only see this rising, not dropping.
That's very fair.
Yeah, because this is a light game, and we are pretty serious gamers, that the more stuff you add for a light game to make it more complex, the more we are going to love it. Yeah, so this could rise for me for sure. And plus, it was like 25. It was 23. So you like it 5 spots more than me.
Yeah. Fifth man, number 18.
Yeah, great pick. All right, my number 18. And I've been trying to, especially now that we're higher in the list, give them kind of updates on the movement of my list because now we're getting to the real meat. My 19 and 20, Let's Go and Rebirth, were brand new to my list. So they were brand new this year. My 18 dropped 5 spots from last year. So when you consider all the new stuff, that's still pretty good staying power. And I am strongly expecting this game to maybe go up my list. Once I finally get my version that has all the expansions, everything. I only have the base game right now. Root. When you give me all these more factions and armies and different ways to play this game, I really do think this has a chance of going up my list the moment I get it. I backed the Kickstarter or whatever like a year and a half ago, and it's like near delivery now, and the moment we get it, you better believe it's going to be hitting the table. We're going to be trying out all these factions because I do a gaming retreat every year with all of our friends. This is the #1 played game across our gaming retreats that we've had. The year I brought this, I didn't bring it this year because I'm waiting for my, all my expansions. Last year when I brought it, I think we played it like 5 times. Like it just kept hitting the table. We played it a lot because everyone loves it. Everyone in our group loves it. No one has disliked it, and I have been asked by people multiple times, "Hey, can we play Root again? Hey, can we play Root again?" And actually this year I've been telling them no because I'm like, wait, because I don't want you to get play it too much because I need you to be ready when my expansions show up. But I mean, Root's a great game. It's the prototypical war game that is not a war game, but it's a war game. It does not look like a war game. You would never think it's a war game, but it's a war game.
Yes.
Yeah, and the art's great. I mean, I'll say this, I tend to be on the lower end of loving this art. So many people love this art. I really, really like it. It's fantastic art. But so many people would be like, this is their favorite art, period. And I'm like, I really, really like it, but not as much as other people.
Yeah, I agree. I really like it a lot, too.
Yeah, and for me at least, even though we're going to get all these expansions, all these factions, and I really hope I love them, I'm hard pressed to ever not play the Vagabond. It fits Corey. It's my play style. I'm very hard pressed to not just want to keep playing it.
Yeah.
I do know that one of the expansions adds more Vagabonds.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. But Root #18, it's at this point becoming a modern classic.
My number 17 is one of the few where it's going to be all the games in a series together because it makes sense once you see it because and I would highly recommend getting the big box for whoever's getting it because my number 17 is Canvas, one of the most beautiful games that has been released ever.
Yeah.
Because when you get one of them and you add the expansions, they go together to make a tableau that you can hang on your wall. It has wall hangings built into the box. You're buying art and a board game. And it's an art-themed board game. How does it get any better than this from a display and art perspective for a board game? I don't know how it does.
I will... This game is absolute proof gimmicks matter.
Yes.
Like people who are when they see a new game come out and they're like, I don't really care about gimmicks. I'm like, no, you don't care about that gimmick. Mm-hmm. Gimmicks matter. The fact that the art is beautiful and they literally put the little hang tab on here. Mm-hmm. For a lot of people, just this little hole in the back of the box takes it up their list. This is your 17?
Yes.
If this wasn't here, Scott would still love the game, but there's a universe where this would have been your 22. Right?
Sure.
Just a few spots down. But this little hole makes a difference.
I mean, the real reason it's at the top of my list is not the aesthetic and the hangability, but because it's a great fit for non-gamers who are into art, which is a pretty broad spectrum of the people I know.
Same.
And the theme of the game involving a lot of artistic terms like color warmth and hue and a lot of things that they have a hook to hang their hat on from a engagement with the game standpoint, and also the core mechanic of having the clear acrylic cards that you're layering to make a piece of art and then display on a tiny easel you can get for the game is just fun.
Something that's funny to me from you is Scott. So I'm a whale. I buy everything. When you show me a game I love, I'm like, give me the upgraded components, give me the big box, give me everything. Play mat. Scott is the exact opposite. He just wants the base game. He wants to play it. He sometimes will buy expansions. Sometimes might buy a little something extra, whatever. Mm-hmm. Scott would buy the easels to this.
I did actually. I didn't buy their branded ones because they were more expensive. You can just get them on Amazon for $5. I'm just saying.
But that's my point. Is talking again about kind of the gimmick of it is this gimmick is so good that someone who doesn't buy that kind of stuff bought it.
Correct.
So that's a big deal in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And also to speak to Canvas real quick because it was on my list. It was number 99, so it barely made the list. But I do really enjoy Canvas. I am not an art person. It's it's fine. Art's whatever. I mean, someone who says they don't like art, I'm just like, yeah, you do. You just may not. It's art. Who doesn't like art of some kind?
You just didn't take any art history classes.
Correct. So that's me though. It's I like art, but it's whatever. Mm-hmm. So for the people like me who that's not a big deal, it's symbols that score points.
Yes.
It's so if you're someone who's like, I don't really care about art, I don't want this game, you still might want this game because it's symbols that score points. It's very strategic, but it's very light in a good way where you're just trying to get the symbols in the correct orders to score the most points. So for someone like me who the theme doesn't like to hit home, I'm still like, okay, there's a game here. There's a good game here.
Couldn't agree more. That's my number 17.
I love it. My number 17 has me a little sad. A little sad. So my number 17 is down 6 spots. It was number 11 last year. And last year was the first year it had ever been out of my top 10. It was my number 1 for like 4 years in a row. And it's starting to fall. And for me, that's genuinely sad. One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I get it. This isn't people's favorite game. I know this isn't Scott's favorite game. I have so many memories with this game. This might be the most important emotional game for me of my life. Like, when I think about my good times with gaming, this is number 1, top of my list. There are stories that me and my friends tell to this day that just repeating the story once a year, we are laughing with tears streaming down our face just talking about it. We're bragging about the time we got one over on the other person. We're, going at the person who got us, like, like, you ain't as smart as you think you are. And it's a great time. It's so much fun. It's still my number 17. I still think it's a fantastic game. I am at a point, though, where I have played this game 2, 3, honestly, maybe not 400, 200-300 times. I played it a lot. Because there was nights that we would play this 10, 12 times in a row. Just back to back to back to back. For 4 hours, we would play One Night Werewolf just over and over and over. And crying, laughing the whole time with a new story every game. So I've got so many plays in this that I'm at the point that's like, it just doesn't hit the table as often, and when it does hit the table, I've experienced the game. Like, at this point, I kind of only really like to play this game with new people, or on special occasions with the people I have all those crazy memories with. So special occasions are new people, but I understand the non-love for this game in some ways, but for me, it's got a place in my heart. It's got a little hole that it's dug its way into, and it'll live there forever.
Werewords is better.
No. That's one me and him actually argue about quite consistently, because I have played Werewords multiple times. I disagree.
Werewords is better.
No, I disagree.
It's just default better.
No. And also, just talk about this real quick. I also have all of the other versions: Vampire, superheroes, supervillains, all that stuff. This is my favorite one, especially once you add the Daybreak expansion. It gets even better because you get more rolls. All the other ones are really good. I'll play them anytime, but when it comes to, they just don't beat the original. Like, the other ones, I feel like the rolls get a little too goofy sometimes.
Kinda.
Yeah, but they're still fun. Like, if you have a Halloween night party and you're like, I don't really feel like werewolf, bring Vampire, you'll have a great time. Yeah. Alright, so we're a few picks in now. I haven't got the order perfect, but so far I'm batting 1,000 on my guesses for you.
Really?
Yep, batting 1,000 so far. I mean, it's only 4 picks, but those 4 picks I wrote down for you.
Okay. Well, my number 16 is one I'm sure you know I have, which is 2-player game Watergate. I've said it before, I'll say it 1,000 times. This game is good in spite of its theme.
100%.
It is carrying its theme on its back up a hill covered in snow, but it gets you there.
100%.
Like, I've played this with a few people who couldn't care less about games and who really could not care less about the Watergate scandal. And they've all enjoyed it. So that's telling you a lot right there. Because at its core, you're just building a pattern of cards to try and connect the outside to the inside or block it. That's really kind of all you're doing, but the theme is just injected everywhere it can be. It's just, who would think that there'd be a good board game based on the Watergate scandal?
Right. Well, and for me, it's not even just that. So, like, when I teach people this game, I actually tend to, because if it's a game I played a ton, which I've played this game a ton, it's probably in my top 20 games that of play time, like in the number of times I've played it. When I teach people this game, I try to give them a slight strategy, advice, because I've played it a ton. I tell them this middle board matters, but the game is actually that tug of war.
Yes.
The tug of war is the game, in my opinion. Like, this middle is how you try to win, but you win if you win the tug of war, in my opinion.
Not always, but fair.
Well, I mean, what I mean by win the tug of war is keep the control the way you want it, because it allows you to do the other stuff.
Correct.
So win the tug of war control, and you will most of the time win the game.
Correct.
So that is when I give people advice, I'm like, that's how to play. And as far as being able to play with anybody, I tell this story somewhat consistently because it's one of my favorite stories of my gaming career. I played this game 2 days back to back. One with one person, one with another person. Day one, I play. So this is a somewhat simple game. Somewhat. It's because it's basically a little card game. That's the funny thing about this too is it's got a board. It's got a component. This is a card game.
Yes.
This is basically a card game. But I played with who is, in my opinion, maybe the biggest gamer I know. Like, he is a hardcore Twilight Imperium. I want to play 4, 5, 6 hour games. Like, hardcore gamer. Mm-hmm. Pulled this out. He was very skeptical of it. He looked at it and he did not. He basically told me, he's like, I don't really want to play, but I'll try it. Mm-hmm. He asked me to play 2 more times right in a row. Mm-hmm. He loved it. Absolutely adored it. He went and bought it. And so, like, that person. Next night, I played with my wife, who flat out, I'll say this, just doesn't like games. Mm-hmm. She's a gamer in the sense that there's like 5 games she likes and she doesn't really want to play any other games. Like, she's not a gamer. She asked me to play multiple times in a row because she loved it. So from someone who's not just not a gamer, doesn't particularly like games, to the biggest gamer I know, back-to-back nights, asked me to play multiple times in a row.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It was my number 98. I still love it. It's in my top 100. For me, we were talking about this in one of our earlier lists, like the 30 through 40 or something like that. Me and you play a lot of 2-player games.
Yes. This
game has dropped for me, not due to the game not being great, but we have found 2-player games I like better.
I agree, and we're going to be talking about a few of those.
Right, but what I mean is, like, I feel like it's going even further down than it should, because it's like, if it's just me and you, there are other games I think I'd rather play. So some games I may like less than this one or higher than it because I will get them to the table more often.
I agree, but this is a 2-player game I can play with people that aren't Corey.
That's fair. That's fair.
Watergate.
All right, my number 16? Yep, 16. I'm doing it. Is another new game to the list. We're getting near running out of new games to the list, but we still got a few. But this is brand new to the list. Funny enough, he just showed you Watergate, a capstone game. I'm going to show you a capstone game. Galileo Galilei. Absolutely love this game. I think it does the theme well. It's not like the, oh my goodness, let's inject theme into your blood, but like, it does it well. You get to do the things, but my favorite parts about this game is how the mechanics works. I love the little the climbing paths on the side with like the scholar stuff. I love like getting your meteors and getting bonus stuff for them. You know I'm a sucker for getting bonus stuff. Mm-hmm. My favorite part is the when you choose an action, how it goes down to the bottom, and then you have to try to plan your future actions, because how you choose your actions changes how you choose your future actions. I love how it varies like that. And then something I think they did very well that a lot of games I think fail at is the limited dice that you get to use per turn. Most of the time when you set limitations on resources like that, you tend to be frustrated that you're always short. Like, you just can't do what you want to do. Yep. I think they found that very nice balance in this one, that I always felt like either, oh yes, I just got there, or okay, give me one more turn and then I've got it. It's like you're never frustrated that you're just like, I just can't do this. Mm-hmm. So like, everything felt accessible, and I just think it came together very well. I think the upgrades you get as the game goes along works really well. I just thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I just got back from PAX Unplugged not long ago, and I picked up the expansion for this game. Oh, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the expansion. I can't wait to see what it adds. I can't wait to see if I will enjoy this game even more. And this is just random. It's funny because I keep singing their praises, but same number, we both bring out a capstone game. They're killing it.
Yeah, this one didn't actually make my list, which is really sad, because like, I have an upper degree in the sciences, so I saw the box and went, tell me more! And I was very excited for this game, but I think it's probably more on a me thing than it is the game thing, because there's a lot going on, and my ADHD did not jive with this game for some reason.
Well, I know you had said that you also weren't a super giant fan, that you felt like they didn't use the actual scientists enough. Like, it was cool that you got to be one of the real scientists, astronomers, but like, it was kind of like pasted on, like, here, you're this person, but it doesn't really mean that much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because you know, you care about that kind of stuff a lot, which is fair. Maybe the expansion will win you over.
Probably will,
yeah,
honestly.
We'll see. But yeah, it's going to hit the table for us pretty soon, because I mean, it's my number, 16. I absolutely love this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, my number 15 is a game that I wish I got to play more, but it's the specific edition that's kind of the limiting factor for me, probably, and that's Clank Acquisitions Incorporated specifically, because I really enjoy Base Clank and even Clank in Space. They're really fun games, but Legacy games. Give me more of them. I will give you my money. And Clank Acquisitions Incorporated is one of the few legacy games that actually has a story that is more than read these 2 lines of text at the beginning and you're playing the same game again.
While also not being grandiose in the way something like Sleeping Gods is, where it's like, oh, this is hard to get done.
Yes.
Right. It's like that's the word I like to use is digestible.
Very much so.
Right. Whereas Sleeping Gods is a commitment, and the other ones you're talking about just don't give you enough.
100%.
Yeah. It's that Goldilocks.
And like, I'm not usually one for like cutesy or funny themes in board games. 'Cause I'm here to do a serious thing, but
I am.
this is I like the cutesy funny in the Clank game because it fits.
Yeah.
Like it fits the game, it fits the theme. It makes me happy. And they have 2 different editions. I'm only about a third of the way through the second one because the group I was playing with kind of fell through. So that is the one major drawback of these kind of legacy games. Is starting up with new people gets kind of complicated, but it's really good if you can get all the way through. Yeah, that's probably why it dropped just a little bit for me.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. Well,
I'm all in, dude.
we'll figure it out, I guess.
Me and you were literally talking about this the other day about like legacy games or games that have campaigns and stuff, about how like we play so many new games. One, because we want to, but 2, also, you know, I try to play them for the channel as well and things like that. And, you know, I just want to play games. We were talking about how, like, we can't wait to kind of get old and retire and stuff and be like, all we're going to do is play all the campaign games that we didn't get to in our younger life because we have time and we can just do it.
Yep.
It's kind of like our old man dreams. We can't wait for that day to come.
That is 100% my retirement.
Because we were talking about, like, Gloomhaven and stuff. We were just like, we're just going to go all in on this.
Yeah.
We're going to see everything Sleeping Gods has to offer.
That's my number 15.
15. All right, my number 15. Lift with your legs, people. Lift with your legs. Oh. Scythe, the Big Daddy edition. I mean, at this point, I actually kind of want to know how many people own just Scythe. In the
Just the box, yeah.
Well, and not just the box. They didn't upgrade any components. They didn't buy any expansions. They didn't buy the big version. I feel like more people have done those things than not.
I feel like there's more Scots than Corys in the world.
Really?
I really do.
I just feel like this is a game that's so beloved that even the Scots of the world, kind of like the easels for Canvas, go, sure, I'll get the upgraded resources. Like, I don't want everything, but sure, I'll drop $40 and get the upgraded resources.
Yeah, I'm good.
Really? Because this one, I mean, it's just so beloved. I mean, this has been on, like, top 10 People's Choice Awards, super high on BGG since the day it came out. This game arguably made the most popular company in board gaming a thing. I mean, Stonemaier might be the most popular company. I'm not saying they're most prolific because they don't have that many games. Yeah. But, because, I mean, this put them on the map. This was before Wingspan, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I think it was
after Viticulture, though.
Oh, that's fair. It was after Viticulture. Viticulture put them on the map, but I think this one made them an all-star.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, I think Viticulture was like, okay, we see you, we see what you're doing, but then Scythe, I mean, Jamie Stegmaier is regarded as a genius because of this game. I mean, it's great. And we were talking about this. The reason I love this game, like specifically for me, is this is a Euro game. This looks like a giant miniature war game, but it's at its core, in my opinion, a resource gathering Euro game.
100%.
And I love that because I get to, so like because I'm a hardcore Euro gamer. Hardcore. I like little like silly games and big grandiose Euro games is what I love. This game, so like I'm always over here like I don't get to play with the really cool minis that you guys do. I see you over there playing these really cool games, these giant minis. I'm like, I don't get to do that because I don't like that kind of game. But then this game was like, hey, here's a bunch of cool stuff. I'm like, okay, cool, this is great. And this was one of the first games I ever hardcore upgraded because, you know, I'm a big guy who like buys everything. This was one of the first games that I'm like, you know what, screw it, take my money. So, Scythe's a great game. I feel like I don't have to drone on too much about this one. It's Scythe. Everybody knows Scythe. If you haven't played Scythe, play Scythe.
My number 14 is in the suite of nature games that we're going to be talking about quite a bit here for a while because I love nature games. And if you do a mechanically good nature game that even like a little bit sprinkles on real science, you win. I can't help myself. Undergrowth.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really fun, especially the mechanics around placing tiles and laying your roots, and you actually get to live the fantasy of being a mushroom, integrating your mycelium with other mushrooms, like your roots with other mushrooms. Like, it's just weird that it's this good.
Hold the phone. Reel that one in. We just said the sentence on this channel. You get to live the fantasy of being a mushroom. That's what we're going with.
Yeah, dude. You get to be a mushroom.
How many people's had that fantasy?
Well, it's a different way of viewing the world. How's that sound? Instead
That's
of a
one
fantasy.
of the best sentences I've ever heard anyone say. That was amazing.
I mean, there's plenty of mushroom games. There's a lot of mushroom games out right now, but most of them it's just like you're stacking tiles. That's it.
Yeah.
But this one, you are a mushroom. Like you are doing mushroom things.
It's just so funny. It's not a sentence you expect to hear. I agree. It's a great game. I think the laying of the roots is fantastic. I think the root mechanic is the song of this game. Like it works like putting down your little tokens to be able to do the 4 around it, but not really being able to do it the way you want until you lay down the roots really makes it matter. And then kind of the chaining of stuff works out great. I love the it's been a little while since we played it, so I'm trying to remember some stuff, but I really like the going up the path for the scoring, getting bonuses. I enjoyed that as well. It's a great game. It's Elizabeth Hargrave. You know, she's not really come out with any hardcore stinkers. She's had some that people haven't loved, like her first Tussie Mussy wasn't super loved. I know you don't love Mariposas. I thought it was okay, but I would argue she doesn't have any stinkers. So I mean, it's Elizabeth Hargrave. You're going to get at least a decent game.
So one of my favorite parts is the actual currency in the game being nitrogen, carbon, potassium.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does do the theme really well. You're not wrong. It does theme really well. And like you're saying, you're the hardcore science guy. I mean, you've got literally a degree in it. So it makes sense.
Bill. Yeah, Undergrowth, it's good.
Why have you never done like a Bill Nye cosplay or Halloween costume? That feels like a Scott thing.
I own a lab coat.
Yeah, it feels like a Scott thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I would follow you around going, Scott.
That's why.
He's like, I'm stuck with you, Corey. This is the problem. All right. My number 14 is another new game to my top 100, and we just played it a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. We just played it not too long ago, and it is fantastic. It's already been on your list. Oh, it's big and heavy, and I don't even have the super upgraded version. Luthie! Oh my goodness, it's so fun. It's so fun. We talked about it on Scott's list, I think last list. Condensed version, because hopefully you've been watching this entire series, is you have so many choices you can make. You can strategize in so many different ways, but you can choose to avoid certain things and still be able to spec into the things that you want to do. Do you want to build your instruments and then sell them? Do you want to give musical performances? Do you want to try and fill the orchestra the best you can with just all the best players and get the bonuses? There's so many different ways you can do it. The battle for kind of going first, I think, is fantastic, because going and getting the first player token also is how you score certain things. So I think the fact that a bunch of games do this, and kind of annoys me a little bit, is when there's a location for taking the first player token, but that's all it is. It does nothing else. I hate that, because you always feel it's like worker placement. You place a dude, and it's like, oh, okay, I get to go first next turn. Okay, sure, whatever. But like, you have to sometimes. This game, there's other reason to do that, and I love that. Small little things like that mean a lot to me. I think that the little what's it called? The like stem of like a guitar and cello and stuff. The fret. Like putting your tokens on that to like do player order and stuff. I think it's a nice little component that they added to keep things straight with multiple players. I think it is an incredibly well produced game. Paverson is absolutely killing it. I will sing their praises, and I think that the theme sings.
100%.
And yes, pun intended. I think it absolutely kills in this game. There's nothing, like, straight up at this high on my list, there's nothing about this game I don't like. Everything above this game I just like better. But there's nothing about this game I don't like.
Yeah, the only criticism both of us had was we played it at 2 players first, surprise, surprise, was that like the order player marker didn't have as much of an impact on a 2-player game, because like, okay, whoever got there first gets to go first, whoop-de-doo.
But you can tell in a 3-4 player game that it matters.
Oh yeah, it's going to matter a lot more and make the game a lot more complicated, but even then, like, it got pretty high on both of our lists in spite of that. It was like, this is our only criticism. It would be a lot more interesting at 3 or 4 players than it is at 2, but still, really good.
Oh, and the another thing about this game that I don't think we mentioned even when you were doing it was the upgrades that you get throughout the game from the people that you're selling the stuff to, so that you can your patrons, so that you can have additional abilities, additional dice, things like that. It all just works together, and you always feel rewarded. I love games where every turn you feel rewarded. Like, you could have done something better, you could have done something different, but you never make a bad decision. I love games like that.
And having the mechanic of getting resources from your patron be based off of their patience is so fun.
Oh, I forgot about that. That is fantastic. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, that's so good. I forgot about that. And that might be one of my favorite mechanics. I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a fantastic game.
Really good.
It obviously, it's a huge box, huge game. It honestly can look a little intimidating. I could totally understand that for some people. Don't be intimidated. It's not a light game. It's a medium to medium high game, but it's worth the investment. It's worth it. And I'm talking both financial and time investment. It's worth it. I love this game. And the art looks so good.
It's really good.
I shook around a lot in there. Like, I could feel it, like stuff just moving, and now there's like some box lift. I'm like, before that goes back on the shelf, I gotta fix it.
I mean, there's a lot in there.
There's a lot in there.
All right, my number 13. This is my time to have a little bit of nostalgia. Corey had his with his werewolf, but my nostalgia comes in for one of my favorite worker placement games, Lords of Waterdeep. It's one of the first board games I ever bought for myself, so it tells you how long I've been in the hobby, because I bought it when it was relatively new. But and still, in my opinion, it's one of the only worker placement games that has some story. Like, you're doing something with the workers, you're completing quests because you are one of the Lords of Waterdeep. And I like the aesthetic of, I need to recruit a little warrior to go fight the gnolls that are invading the town. That extra little drizzle on top of, my workers are doing more than just, he got me some wheat. Cool.
Right.
That's the difference for me. That's why this is still one of the best worker placement games in the game.
So, like, you're talking about how the theme comes through, like the story and stuff. I agree and disagree at the same time. So I disagree because it very much feels like, let me get colored cubes, let me cash colored cubes in. However, once you notice that I think the purple ones are the wizards, once you realize that the purple cubes are the wizards complete the arcane task, it comes together. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah. There's theme there. It's there. It's not just cubes. Like, the cubes colors have a theme behind them. And like I said this because this is my number 40. I absolutely love it. Building the buildings and putting your mark on them, and anytime somebody goes to your building, I know that's a somewhat common theme in games at this point, but it's a mechanic I love. I love when you build something and you charge a tax for other people to use it. I think it works great. I'll say this because it's bothered me since I bought it 7 years ago or whatever. Why did they do this?
Because it's pretty.
No.
It's pretty.
Why could they not just have the box close all the way? It's an awkward shape already. It doesn't fit well on a Calyx shelf.
Yes.
And the box has a gap in it.
Because
it's
pretty. I'll grant you it's a weird shape.
It's weird.
Overall. It doesn't fit anywhere. But that's pretty. I actually would like more of that in games, honestly.
We're different people.
Yeah.
It's a great game. It's my number 40. A great game, but we're different people.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to play the expansion that's been out for a very long time, but neither of us has ever played it. I can't wait. Okay, my number 13 is another new game to the list. This is a new game to the list that I thought was going to be my favorite new game of the year. And new game of the year, I don't mean 2025, I mean new to me. But I actually played one that beat it. So this is my second highest rated new game to the list. So the next, what are we at, 13? The next 12 games, there's only one new game. But there's been shifting, but there's only one new game. I love this game. I can't wait for the expansions I've got coming. I think we both loved it. It's fantastic. Earth! Oh, Earth's so good. Earth is so good. It is, I was saying this before, I think this is the best tableau builder I have ever played. And I will be so happy the day I find one better. Because, you know what I mean? Because, like, if I find a tableau builder better than this, oh my goodness, it's incredible. Because the way you build your tableau in this, where it is you do the 5x5 for sake of your table, but it's more of a snake. And when you get a card, you have to figure out where you want to put it in that snake, and that's where it goes. Yes. The order doesn't change, but you pick where it goes, and then it does two things that I think we both adore in gaming. I did an action, you get rewards.
Yes.
And then the best thing in gaming, simultaneous play. Oh my goodness, more simultaneous play games. And actually, I think those are pretty close for me as far as how much I love mechanics. The I do a thing, you get something. I love that in games because I love constant good things are happening. Yes. And especially something this game does fantastically is you never have a turn off. Mm-hmm. Because on my turn you get stuff and on your turn I get stuff, so you never technically aren't doing something during the game. You are constantly doing something. Yes. And so like there's never any just take time and stare at your board. There's never any real downtime. Let's not do anything. You're always moving, and the theme comes through super well. The art is fantastic. I think it is just wonderful all the way around.
I'm trying not to say much because it's going to come up again.
Yeah. And also, this was my number one game on our box art list. Like, this was number one for me. This is my favorite box art ever. I think it's beautiful, gorgeous. I love it.
It's pretty, but it's not.
I think the logo kind of hides, but I think like it looks good.
It does. I mean, it does look good. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it's great. Oh, and something Lucas pointed out for us that I want to give another shout out because I think it's so cool. Me and Lucas agree. They put their company name here, which is fine. You gotta put your company on the front. We hate when they put all the stickers and stuff on the game that's like it won the Golden Geek Award, it won the Dice Tower Award stuff. Put it on the side, please. This was such a smart thing to do, is not ruin your box art by putting all these stickers on it. Put it on the side. But yeah, I just want to shout them out for that because that's such a good thing. Now, granted, you won these awards. That's fantastic. Love it. Put it here.
And let's be real. If you're buying it at a board game store, you're going to be looking at the side of the box anyway.
Yep. I mean, putting it on the front like that would be for somewhere like Walmart, for example. Yeah. But the people buying it at Walmart don't know what it means.
They don't sell Earth at Walmart.
No, but
that's my point. You're buying it at a board game store.
A different game.
They're sideways.
Yeah. I could see them maybe one day selling Earth. They started selling Wingspan and Everdell. I could see them maybe selling Earth.
These are fair.
Yeah. All right, number 12.
All right, my number 12 is... I'm out of order. My bad.
Pause.
Okay. Click. My number 12, and it should be very familiar for everyone, and that's because it's Earth. I'm right behind Corey, and I have a lot of nice things to say about this game. The only nice thing I can think of that stands out the most is you build little trees. Yeah. That's my favorite component. That's one of my favorite components in games is building the little trees, because there's the different kinds of trees, and building the really, really tall tree is really hard, and you feel rewarded for building a sycamore. And also the art, I know that's kind of contentious in this game.
The giant ones, it's the giant sequoia, because I built it in our game, and it kept falling over, because every time I would go to put something else out, it was my fault, not the components. Yes. I would hit it and knock it over. Yeah. But honestly, it was like fun to like rebuild it every time, because like most of the trees go, I think, to 3 tall. That one's 5 or 6 tall or something like that. And so it was like towering over the others.
Yeah. I think you won off that tree too.
I did.
And I was saying the art. This is one of the contentious things in board games right now, at least in my opinion, is do you use cartoon art, do you use AI generated art, or in this case, do you use real pictures?
Stock art, yeah.
Like these are all stock images of real animals and real places for the most part. I think they may have a couple that aren't quite real, but I could be wrong.
I think it's all stock art. I could be wrong, but I think it's all stock art.
But it all looks really good, and if you're going to put it in any game, a nature game is the one place it belongs, in my opinion. So I think the game's gorgeous. I think it plays super fun, and everything Corey said, and then some. Yeah, obviously.
And for both of us, because so this is sitting right outside our top 10 for both of us, 12 and 13. We got 2 expansions coming. Yeah. Next year, we could be looking at single digits on this boy. Yeah. Yeah, because it's so good.
Earth, my number 12.
Yep. All right, my number 12. This has been rare this year because, I keep talking about how so many games are failed because of the new games. We've got a rare riser. It's up 2 spots from last year. It is incredibly thematic. It's a mechanism that not everyone loves, but for people like me who love it, oh my goodness, we love it. It's the 4th edition. It's the classic Fury of Dracula. So much fun for me. So like a lot of times I talk about my hidden movement games that I love being like a 1v1 game, even though it's supposed to be 1v all. This is a 1v all in my opinion. People get their character and they get into character, and it's like, no, you're Van Helsing. You're that person. You're getting the weapons. You're trading weapons with other people. You're sitting around the table with your team hunting Dracula. Because like this is one of the hidden movement games for me too, where I actually really enjoy both sides. Like most of the time, I like being the single guy. I like being I like being Dracula. I like hiding. I like fighting. I like bamboozling people. It's where I get my big kicks from. But in this one, I will gladly be the hunters because I think they are also incredibly cool. I think the powers are cool. I think the rock paper scissor fighting battle mechanism is really cool. I think it like works without having to like go super in depth on the mechanics of it. It's just like, no, this beats that, this beats that, this beats that, and that you can upgrade your deck or whatever to be able to play different things. I think Dracula's abilities are a combination of overpowered for limited time. It's like, yeah, this double movement feels broken because you can go so far, but it buys you like a turn because the hunters are right on your back. And I also love, as Dracula, in turn one, you got to make a decision. Before you make your first move, are you running or are you fighting? Like, you can either have a long game and try to survive the whole thing, or you're like, turn one, I'm beside you, let's throw hands. It's like, you gotta make a choice. And I think both are equally fun, so the theme really pulls it through for me. Like, it really does. Like, it's mechanics I love, but the theme is just so on point, it plays really well.
See, I think you're rating this so high because you enjoy hidden movement so much. Because if you go with the throwing hands option, this is not the same game. It's not even the same stratosphere.
It's not, but it's still fun.
But like, it weighs so heavily in Dracula's favor. Like, it's not even close. Like, you're a good-natured gamer who wants everyone to have fun. I think most people who play this game as Dracula go, oh, I'll just eat them. Why don't I just eat them?
Also, one of my favorite things to do as Dracula is start the game throwing hands and then immediately double move and hide.
Yes.
So it's like, I smack this person, they're down, I run away, I bide my time, and then you jump out and just smack another person and you run away. It's my favorite thing. Like, you literally come out of the shadows, shank somebody, and just run. It's so good. I love this game. And like I said, we're talking about Dragon side. I genuinely do love the Hunter side. I really think the Hunter side is fun because the powers work well together, and I think the Hunter's cards are really strong. If you can build up your arsenal, Dracula is not powerful anymore. If you can survive to a certain point, you're the dangerous side.
Correct.
Yeah, but I think that balance is also really fun. So I love Fury Dracula. It's going to be a staple for me forever. And watching, again, we always talk about Tabletop, watching Grant Imahara play this game and all of them, oh, so good. It's one of the best episodes in my opinion. There are 2 episodes. It's a 2-parter.
Fair.
Love Fury Dracula. Number 12. And it was a riser for me this year. And it's a riser just because I've turned into this past year, like, I've always been like, I want to have fun playing games. But there for a couple of years, I did turn into one of those that's like, I want to put my head down and just strategize and play a game. I've really focused on fun a lot this year. And that's a fun game. Like, I really hardcore focused a lot on having fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
All right, our number 11. This is an important moment because these are the games that they just weren't good enough to make the top 10.
Real close.
They're real close. They couldn't have gone any closer. They just couldn't get there.
See, the next one, for me, my number 11, is probably the oldest game that each of us, independent of one another, having nothing to do with one another, tried it for the first time this year. Both like, I really like this game. I should tell Corey or I should tell Scott about it. And we both like, oh, you played it? I played it too. It was really good. That's Castles of Burgundy.
Well, I just played it multiple times without each other, multiple times.
And didn't even know about it until after, like, oh yeah, I played it like 5 times. Me too.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, Castles of Burgundy. It's a bit of a classic game at this point.
Absolutely.
And it has quite a bit of expansions, and all of it sings really well because top down, the art, not the most engaging. The theme kind of there, kind of not.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is really good and really fun.
It's so like we always use the word crunchy. I don't think this is a crunchy game. This is a thinky game.
Yes.
Like there's a difference. Crunchy is like, oh, I've got to like see through the wild here to figure out the strategy. It's like, no, in Castles of Burgundy, you see all the roads in front of you, but you got to pick a road. Yeah, and once you pick that road, there's 37 more roads after that road. Like, you got to pick your roads every time, but it's all right in front of you. Yeah.
It's a big pivot game.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to get blocked. It's going to happen. You're going to have to pivot. Like, you're going to want to go for the animal strategy. Everyone wants the animal strategy, but everyone else at the table's job is to make sure you don't get the animal strategy.
I mean, it was my number 34. I mean, this game, like, it's so funny. We're talking about how this is like the first year that we've played this, while so many people out there have played it for years and years and years, and they're like, these guys are just now playing Castles of Burgundy. It's like, yeah, there's thousands and thousands of board games. We can only play so many. And, like, we finally got a classic to the table, and it's what it is. I mean, I don't know where it's in the BGG Top 100 now, but there for a long time it was in the top 10. It's still in the top 100. I don't know where, but people love this game. And it really shines in so many ways. And, like, this is one of those games, too, that there are so many expansions that it can get a little overwhelming. But it's one of those that when you open the box, you kind of don't pick an expansion that you want to play. You just grab one. You just go, we're going to use this one this time. We're going to use these two. Like, you don't really go, I want to play with that expansion. You just grab one and go, because they're all good.
And this is potentially another game where once I play some of the expansions, it may move up on us, because I think I've only played with one of them, and it was good. But there's quite a few.
The Vineyard one, for me, is so good. The Vineyard expansion is so good. I love it. Anyway, I'm not going to harp on that too much, but it's just, for me, I've not played every expansion, but I played a lot of them. The Vineyard one is incredible for me.
Okay. Castles Burgundy, my number 11.
Just missed the top 10. See, now we got to wonder what, on next list, what beat out Castles. All right, my number 11. This is where the truth comes out. Every year, what happens in the top 10? Is there new games in your top 10? What happened? This game was my number 10 last year. I have one new game in my top 10 that pushed this one out. I'm not going to say where it is in the top 10, but you'll see next list there's one new game, and it knocked this one down. So down one spot from last year, from 10 to 11, Nidavellir. If you've been watching this whole series, you've heard me say in a couple of videos now that there are 3 Norse/Viking themed games that's base games are incredible, but it goes up to another level once you add its 2 expansions. This is the final one of that list. You've got Champions of Midgard, Raiders of the... You've got Champions of Midgard, Raiders of the North Sea, and Nidavellir. All 3 of them are incredible base games, but the 2 expansions just make it, oh my god, so good. And this one, the reason I love this one is it's essentially a card game with different factions that score differently, and I love playing this multiple times, especially in a row, because this game I want to go for the blue and the purples, and the next games I want to go for the green, orange, and light blues, and like you can change up your strategy every time and just mix and match and be like, ooh, this time I want to focus really hard on like the taverness thing, and like the gold aspect in this game is so good too, that like the higher quantities of gold being worth what they are. I know a lot of this only makes sense if you play the game, but it's so good. It's the different factions that really does it for me. It's being able to spec into different areas every game, and it be just as viable as the last ones. And it also does a thing that some people may not like, but for me, it's one of those like, can I slide this by you type thing. So like 7 Wonders. It's a known thing in 7 Wonders. Don't let one person get all the science cards. That is a known thing. Don't let them do it. That's a thing in here too, and it's the miners. The miners are a multiplier scorer. Don't let one person get all the miner cards or you are screwed. But it's also really fun to like be like, I've got 3. Has anyone noticed? And then all of a sudden you hear someone across the table go, hey, stop him, stop it. I don't know, silly things like that are fun to me. And like I said, the 2 expansions are absolute peak. I haven't played this one this year in 2025, and it needs to hit the table for me because it's just so good. This isn't, I don't think this would be like a top 20 for Scott, but I could see this being top 50. Like, this is, I think you would enjoy it.
Theme is on point.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, here's my number 11. Fell out of the top 10. So that's our top 20 to 11. I love this list so much. Seeing the ones that like just missed the top 10 that just couldn't make it. Told you I'd give you an update at the end here how I did on my guesses for you. The order I'm not right on, but I'm still batting 1,000. All 10 were on the 20, I guess, for you. So we'll see if I can keep that rolling into the top 10. Yeah. But I mean, we play so much together. Like, if you just sat down and took the time to do it, you probably could have got pretty close on mine too. Probably. So, like, well, because we talk about it so much. But yeah, this is really fun. I enjoy it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Our top 10 is up next. Top 10 games of all time. The best of the best. I'm really excited to share it with you. I do have a new, well, I want to say this. I have a game and a half new in my top 10 because I had a replacement game. So top 10 is going to have some shake up. I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait to see you there. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.